Hey guys, it is NCSFan 001 here. It is a trophy kind of Friday night, as most of them tend to be these days. Anyways, tonight, hey Marcos, tonight we will continue our adventure of the coin game. Although, there is something else I wanted to check out real quick and at least just put in my cart. See if I can find it. Yeah, there is something I want to pick up, or at least put in my cart real quick, because it's apparently going to get delisted soon, but it's a fairly quick and easy platinum, and it's on sale for, like, $2 or something. So I'm going to at least put this in my cart, before I forget. Yeah, it's down to only $2 instead of 20. And apparently it's a pretty quick and easy platinum, so... And yep, it's in cart, perfect. Alrighty, so let's boot up some more of the coin game. Last night we actually made some progress. And start. Same character. And we're up to day 15, which isn't bad. Alright, day 15. Alrighty, let's start out day number 15. It looks like my bike is missing again. Why did that happen yesterday as well? Yeah, where... How did it end up down there? Huh. Anyways, at this point in time, we've got a pretty good routine going. We're making money. We're getting residuals from the properties that we own. So that's all coming along quite well. And then in terms of supplies, I do have a couple of cheese sandwiches ready to go for today, because they heal surprisingly quite well. But now I gotta go retrieve my bicycle again, which I don't know why it keeps disappearing like it does. But we also need to keep racking up tickets, so that's another major thing, is we need to get to 100,000 tickets, so that's going to be our focus for today. And hopefully soon I can purchase a golf cart. I guess I could purchase the minivan, but that one doesn't give you a trophy. How much is it? 1,800. Ooh, that's a bit expensive. I don't really have that kind of money on me right now. Probably won't for a while. And it's down just at the pawn shop. Okay, that's good. It's not too far away. Might actually make a trophy guide for this game as well in the near future. Still working on the Thomas the Tank Engine one. This island is still at least a little bit creepy. Pink hoverboard, cart trophy, and a couple other things. Nothing particularly helpful today. Well, let's run on over to the bank and see what we can deposit. So can you get, like, arrested or something? I don't know if I want to try that out right now, but I wonder if you can get, like, arrested or something. That'd be kind of funny if you could. Okay, let's see what we can deposit. We should be getting very close to our next property. Yeah, we're not too far off, so let's go ahead and put in 200 more. And another day or two, and we should have enough. Alright, it's off to the arcade again. I just gotta remember how to get there. It's the one in the mall, that's right. I know exactly where that is. Yeah, I hope y'all had a good, Friday. I didn't do too much, just work, as usual. And I also, got a new coffee table that just got here. Because the old one is a little too low for my sofa, honestly, so... Got a new one, but I'm trying to put it together, and it doesn't... I'm wondering where exactly it came from, because it doesn't necessarily fit all that well together, so... Hopefully I can figure that out. It's like one of the cross beams in it, they don't really seem to want to go exactly together the way they're supposed to. I'm not terrible at building things. Yeah, Dad did construction as an engineer for so long. Shouldn't be that bad at building things.
Local, Islandville, Public Radio.
I still can't believe they have a Spencer's in this. That's honestly hilarious. Even if it's not something I can actually really want to buy. How do I buy these, actually, if I want them? I didn't see anywhere that... Oh, right here, potential. Ah, yep, so that's it. Alright, so yeah, that seems like it could be something someday. The jewelry shop's just here, I guess, for decoration. Surprised they don't make you do anything with the movie theater, either. And then there's a store down there, a store right there. Alright, we are back to the arcade. And back to the same ticket grind from before. This is by far the easiest way to win tickets. So let's see if I can... Perfect! Good first win. Nope, a little too slow. There we go, perfect. Another 1,300 tickets. We're already almost up to 50,000, so we should be getting to 100,000 either today or tomorrow. And hopefully we can actually purchase a few decent prizes with it. Go sell them. I think that's about the only purpose of them, is just to sell them. Ah, come on now. Now we're certainly starting to struggle a little bit. Come on, man. That was close. One of those should have gone in. I haven't seen this particular machine, though, since, like, Myrtle Beach years ago. It's the only place I can remember seeing one at. There we go. Another 900. So once I sort of make more progress in this game and all, we'll go back to Retro Achievements. And the next thing on Retro Achievements is to finish off the Fairly Odd Parents game. And then I don't know what I'm going to play next after that. Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii looks like it would be a fun one to do. I don't know how hard its achievements are, but they don't look awful compared to some Mario games. Games like 64 that I don't even really know how to play. Nicktoons Unite just got a list, which is really fun, except that I don't have anyone to play it with, and that game's really only fun if you play it in co-op. Playing it solo is rather boring. And it has a lot of, like, deathless achievements. I think just for boss fights, though. It's sort of the same thing as Tak and the Great Juju Challenge. I think it would only be really fun to play if I was playing it with someone else, like if Lizard Guy was here or something. I could tell that one was early. Perfect. But I'm not going to stream this game probably a ton more times, because at this point, we've honestly gotten a lot of the trophies. Like, we've gotten, well, not a lot of the trophies, but we've made most of the major progress, and at this point it's mostly going to be just waiting out the clock. So probably, like, 1 or 2 more streams of this might be all we need to do. Like, maybe 1 more stream to rack up more, and then 1 more stream after that for the last, like, 7 days. Or even, like, the last 5 days or something. Probably something along those lines. Man! I am not playing this very well today. And every spin is $1, which sucks. Alright, let's grab the inventory. And we're gonna put in our tickets. Alright, over 50,000 in the bank. Which I think we already got that trophy, so it's all good. So I don't know if that 100,000 is all time, or if it's at once. Money machine, not a restroom. Okay, should I be concerned about what people are doing inside of this? Probably. That's probably something I should be concerned about, if we're being honest.
Arcade Castle at your service. What can I get?
Okay, I think that Shell Plush might be one of the things that's for sale right now. Or that's worth more.
Ooh, a great choice. Let me go grab one. Chosen better myself. Great choice. Let me go grab one of those.
Lava Lamp might not be a bad choice. Mega Bouncy Ball, the Donut, the Plasma Ball, regular basketball. Oh, so this is where we get the hoverboard at. Wonder if we can actually use it. Boombox? Alright, hopefully some of that stuff I can actually get some money back. And I still love how we randomly have, like, a rubber band launcher for some reason. I have no idea why. Oh, oops. Because you can't do anything with it, I don't think. Like, can you rob people with it or something? Okay. 1,400 tickets, let's go. We still have 10 hours left, which is like 10 real-life minutes, but still have some time left, so... Yeah, like me and Lizard Guy, if we ever were to co-op some games, I think that stuff like Attack the Great Juju Challenge would be a good one. I think Tak 2 also has a list. And that one wouldn't be a bad time to play through, because that game's still fun, but it's not as good as the original. Because the original is like a full-blown open world... I almost want to say a little bit of a Metroidvania, but not actually it's really not, because there's not that many, like, things you have to pick up in it to open up more paths. But it's an open world game that's actually pretty good from what I remember. I think this one in real life might have only had like 2 winning slots on it from what I remember. Okay, that should have been a jackpot. Well, the sooner we can get the next arcade, the better. We might need to buy some more food today as well. I know there's a little bit of food left in the house that we can save for an emergency. And we finished all the different jobs on the island, at least the ones that have trophies. I know we still need to buy the golf cart. Still need the 100,000 tickets. Still need to purchase all the arcades. There's still one related to go-karts. And then the survival ones, and then playing carnival games and riding carnival rides. Which there's faster carnival games to play once I have more money. Come on. Yeah, there's faster carnival games to play once I have more money, so... There's also more secrets on the island and other stuff you can find. But I'm not sure if there are any trophies tied to any of it. Come on. Come on, Zach, you are not this bad at arcades. I have a Nintendo Switch and a Roomba and a MetaQuest from saving up tickets at times over in arcades. Over the course of years. Which they have a Switch 2 there. It's insanely expensive. It's like 180,000 tickets, so not anywhere near that yet. I don't know, maybe by the time I can actually get to that number of tickets, I'll actually have a reason to buy the Switch 2. And like their PS5 and Xbox, whatever the current Xbox is, are like 250 plus thousand, and it's insane. I do not have time to save up, or money to save up that many tickets. That would be insane. Dave & Buster's really isn't that bad if you go on the half-price days. And there's certain games you can win a lot of tickets on. The Minions, the Jelly Lab machine, as annoying as that one is to listen to, it's amazing for tickets. As once you get in the rhythm of being able to hit the spot, you can keep hitting it over and over again and keep winning lots of tickets. I just wish we had a round 1 around here so we could have all the crazy Japanese claw machines. Because that's really the only arcade we don't have around here is of, like, the major chains. Is round 1. And they were all over the place in Japan. Ah, come on. I am on the struggle bus today for some reason. It was a long day at work, too. It's been a long couple of, or like multiple weeks in a row at this point. But some of that workload's finally about to lighten in the near future. Now that we've hired on a couple of new people and I've gotten them fairly well trained. Some of my workload should finally be lightening a little bit, and I should actually have the time and energy to start really editing stuff heavily again. The college football video is probably over halfway done at this point, at least, so it's coming along. It'll be done within, like, another week, probably. As long as nothing crazy happens. But yeah, if I could just manage to have them, like, not be, so insane trying to kill me constantly, probably would have gotten another video out by now. But, like I said, near future, things will be better. I am really not having good luck with this one today, and I am spending a lot of money here. There we go. And, like, that one probably should have been a win, so, like, where's the sensor at? Is it inside of the holes? That's what she said, I suppose. I had a coworker that had never heard spitters or quitters until very recently when I said it about something, which was hilarious. I don't know how you haven't heard that phrase before. Now that was a fun moment. Alright, let's go turn in some more tickets. Look at that glorious stash of tickets. Another retro game I could do is Arctic Thunder at some point, but that game actually is probably pretty challenging because it actually, like, has some of the worst rubber banding of any racing game I've ever seen. Alright. 21,219 counted all time. Huh. That seems like that number might be off or something. And we probably better eat again. Another sandwich. Yeah, I probably need to buy some food. Maybe I'll buy a couple of actual food items at the market tomorrow when I go to deposit money for purchasing the next arcade. But a lot of our time's going to just have to be spent at the carnival, just grinding things out, unfortunately. There we go. There's also a whole water park to explore. And we also still have to find the treasure chests. I forgot about that part. Which, that's easy. We can just pull up a guide for it. But that is something I forgot about. I do still have to do that. I might actually go do that in the near future, maybe on this stream. Just so that we can get the prizes from them. That's probably not actually a bad idea, because we definitely want to get the prizes from them. Definitely want to get that trophy knocked out. I think it's 2 trophies, actually. The most riveting gameplay on YouTube. And the title was also wrong. I'm definitely not making a lot of money here. Even if these prizes end up selling reasonably well. But we did find out that you can go to bed early. That is one good thing we found out, is that you can go to bed with it's either 3 or 4 minutes left on the clock. You can go to bed with like 3 or 4 minutes left on the clock, so I'm actually going to start heading back here in a second. Because that's going to allow us to cut out a lot of time. But I'll be ready to check out the next arcade and see what kind of stuff is there. What kind of new games we get. Alright, another 3,000 tickets. I'll take it. And I think I'll buy a slice of a pizza. Wood-fired pizza. A wood-fired pizza pie.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Let's see if it's just a slice or an actual full pizza. It's a full-ass pizza. It's a very small pizza, but it is a full pizza. And it's a much better healing item. So yeah, it's a full-blown pizza for only $7. That's actually not bad at all. Can we go piss in the fountain? Oh! We can steal from the fountain! It's not really stealing because I technically bought them all, correct? Because we couldn't even go in. I will now make sure that no child's wish is ever granted. So we must make sure that no child's wish will ever be granted. Alright, let's go and get some other stuff. The John Deere hat on the guy. Guess he's a farmer or something. Which I guess he's probably not, because robots wouldn't need to farm. Also, I legitimately wonder if there's, like, a lot of lore behind this, as to, like, why are we the only human on the island, presumably? Unless we're also a robot, and I haven't figured that part out yet. But there's gotta be some, like ridiculous lore to this game by now. Like, are we also a robot? If we aren't, then why are we the only humans here? I don't know, maybe you get some kind of lore if you find all the collectibles or something. And we have to ride the bus at some point, but I'm not going to do that this close to the end of the day. Alright, let's see if we can actually get any money for those prizes. Let's see if they're actually really worth anything. I guess those didn't get put in yesterday for some reason. Okay, those are worth some good money. $84, not half bad, actually. Now what about these? Alright, let's see what those are worth. Almost nothing. The shell plushes are literally worth nothing. Okay, no need to buy those again. Alright, 12 bucks though. I'll take it. A little bit of money back. So yeah, sometime in the next few days we can actually go collectible hunting. Honestly, it's probably more worthwhile just to buy pizzas. Because they're $7, but they heal you the same amount as the sandwiches for cheaper, and the energy boost is twice as much, so honestly we're probably better off just buying pizzas. And the lemonades are, well, we don't really need those because the pizza's going to give us so much energy. Hey, sweet, what's up? So yeah, I might just start buying pizzas instead, because honestly, they're a better deal. Weather forecast. I wonder if it ever rains on this island, and if so, if that brings about any differences. No, we're most certainly human, so that shoots down that part of the theory, so we're definitely humans. 16 days cleared. Let's go, 125 bucks. Alright. Let's see if we have enough money yet to buy the next arcade. We should be cutting it pretty close. I guess the sandwiches are just more convenient to get because they're so close to the house. Let's go see what's on the high sale value. And even if the shell plushes were actually worth something, or even if they actually were the double value, they're only worth 50 cents anyway, so that really is not worth it. The amount of tickets that they are. I don't know why I thought that they were one of the ones that he wanted yesterday. I'm willing to bet that they never actually double some of the cheaper items like that. Red lightsaber, cat pillow, something about a star plush, and something else. I can't wait to get a car so I can drive around the island terrorizing everybody. Yeah, I actually want to check out the grocery store. Maybe I cook a couple of the frozen dinners and bring them with me. They're only $3, so... There's also a microwave here. Oh, there's a pinball machine. I kinda want to play a pinball. Let's try out the pinball machine. Even if we don't get anything for it. Pinball's always fun. We used to own a couple of pinball machines when I was a lot younger. We had, what were they? We had, one that was like a space-themed one. And we had another one that was... What was that other one? It was like hurricane-themed, or tornado-themed, not hurricane. Yeah, pinball's fun. This actually reminds me a little bit of that old Storm one. A little bit, not that heavily, but absolute best one though is the South Park machine. That's still the all-time, like, one of the best pinball machines ever made. Because it was back when South Park was, like, still such a massive success and still hilarious. Alright, that was fun. And we have Snowball Battle, so we have another game. We have First Aid if we needed it, but really would not need that for anything. And we could get fish food if we wanted it. And that's just rubber bands, so I guess if you wanted to buy more rubber bands for some reason... Let's get a Kid Cuisine meal. I was not a big Kid Cuisine kid, I was much more of a Lunchables kid. Yeah, I was definitely more of a Lunchables kid. And I didn't actually mean to pick up the other one, so do that. Okay, it's in the microwave. There it goes. Haven't had a Kid Cuisine meal since I was a kid. Yeah, I was more of a Lunchables kid than a Kid Cuisine one. I've had a few Hungry Man frozen dinners, though. Those are not the worst thing I've ever eaten. And nowhere near the best thing. It looks like it's Salisbury steak and 2 sides. I was assuming they were supposed to be mashed potatoes, but they don't look like mashed potatoes. Okay. Let's go ahead and deposit another 100. Yeah, let's just deposit that much for now. So we have a Kid Cuisine meal for later. Alright, back to the arcade for more of the same minigame. But we're about 2/3 of the way there. And hopefully that arcade gives us a lot more residuals. Making sure no one is going to run up behind me. Alright, let's get some more wins. And that lava lamp sold for $10, so it wasn't a bad choice for prize, but honestly, I'm about ready to just save up my tickets for other arcades and see if they have better prizes. So there's like a second fountain. Ooh, the money has not actually been replaced yet. Actually, why is the water, like, steaming? Is it, like, boiling in there or something? Surprised we didn't take damage from being in there yesterday, then. Anything through there? Nope. Played all these games yet? Yeah, I played most of these. Except for this one that I don't remember the timing on. This one I remember... I'm going to check this one out. I haven't played this one in a real arcade, I don't think. So your goal is to just drop the ball out and try to get it to land in a jackpot. Oh, 120 tickets. Okay. $2 for 4 credits? That's not half bad, actually. It's actually not bad at all. $171, let's go. I don't know if there's a jackpot or not. 50? Okay. That's a very mindless one to get tickets on. This one's gonna be pure luck, I'm pretty sure. I will give it a try, though, but I think this one's just gonna be pure luck. This is Fishbowl Frenzy out here in the real world. Oh, you get multiple shots again. Okay. Alright, well that's good. You at least get multiple shots on this one as well. 90 tickets, okay. Not awful. Not awful. Not awful. Air hockey, but there would be no reason to play this because you don't have anyone to play with, because I don't think there's a multiplayer functionality to this game. I wonder if Quick Drop is more playable in this than it is in real life. Because this one, it's always broken whenever I try to play it. Actually... I'm not dropping him fast enough, but it actually works, which is good. Because usually the ones in the real arcades are just kind of busted and drop extra balls. I actually almost won. But its jackpot's only 500, so that's probably not really worth it for the effort. We have this one, which, honestly, like, if you can get yellow or blue, or, I mean, even blue, but yellow and... You really have, like, a 3 in 5 chance, probably. Well, this one's also more expensive, though. But I used to freaking love Colorama. This was always one of my favorite games. And it is just pure luck. It even has a skill stop on it, so there's probably a way to time this one. There's probably actually a way to time that one. I mean, yeah, this one's only $1 a play, but... You only get one shot. 1100, let's go. Well, at least we got some tickets. I should not be having this much trouble with this. This is not that hard of a minigame. Alright, another nearly 1,000. So over 2,000 tickets so far today on this game. Again, once we hit 100,000 tickets, we don't have a whole lot of incentive left to keep playing arcade games. That should have been a win. Or a jackpot win, at least. Just hitting it a little bit too early. Eh, 15 at least. Not terrible. Well, pretty bad, but better than nothing. Nose is also stopped up. Allergies have been hitting me hard this week. Yeah, something, like, I watched someone who was doing some challenge runs of a Far Cry game, or the older Far Cries, like 3 and 4 specifically, and even 5. It makes me really kind of want another Far Cry game, because it's been so long, because when the last one came out, like 21? 21 or 22? And there's still, like, no even official confirmation of another Far Cry game? Although, like, give us, you know, Far Cry 2 remake or remaster. That would sell very well, I think. So a lot of people can look back on Far Cry 2 and realize it was actually a really, really good game. As long as you don't mind some of the weird mechanics of it, which really are not anywhere near as bad as most people say they are. Now, I would not want it to come with multiplayer. I want it to be like Far Cry 3 and not have multiplayer. And to fix the bugginess of it as well. With, like, the fast travel and stuff like that. Definitely fix the issues with it. I had a fun time playing that game. Maybe also make it so that the enemies' weapons can jam on them and deteriorate. Oh, I was way too slow on that one. and not respawn at checkpoints immediately after you leave them. Keep some of the other mechanics. Keep the weapon jamming. Keep the malaria aspects. Keep the fire spread. So keep some of them, but not fix some of the other ones, or at least balance them a little bit more. Come on. It's like just rimming in and out of it each time. I was slow. Come on, man. It looks like a few of them are spaced a little bit differently, though. Like, they all might be spaced a little bit differently from one another. There we go. Another 1,200 for the next one. There we go. Now the jackpot started to fall again. Got it. And then soon we're going to have to start going to the carnival again and actually not only playing games, but riding rides. Now, thankfully, you can get on and off of the rides over and over to get those trophies. So you don't have to ride the entire time or anything, thankfully, but yeah, it's going to be another big grind. We'll focus on that later, though, once we're closer to being done. There we go, 1,500. So I guess that's the max this one can get to. But this definitely does feel like the best way to get tickets. I haven't seen any other game that works really better unless you could somehow time Colorama to do white every single time. If you could get that timing down, though, you actually might be able to win more off of that. I'll probably just save my tickets at this point and use them at the later arcades with hopefully better prizes. The difference is that in real life, this game used to only be like a quarter a play or a token, because it was a token action game. Just like Big Hauler over there, Big Rig Truckin'. In and out, yet again. Alright, take that. Let's go turn in some tickets, see how close we are to the 100,000. Got a few 15s in there, unfortunately, but plenty of other full ones. I wish I could get a Rasta banana from this arcade, and then just go sell them, but maybe you can get a banana from one of the other arcades. And that would actually be something worth saving tickets for. Alright, 77,000 tickets, let's go. Played a few more times today. Back up to almost 1,200, not too bad. Ah, come on. In and out. Should have been a jackpot. I hope all y'all had a good Friday. I'm glad that this week is over, like I said before. Once work stops trying to kill me, I'll have more time to actually edit stuff. Start working on longer ones like the Barnyard video and the Sly Challenge video. I'll never quite crank them out as fast as some of the guys on YouTube, of course, do. You know who I'm talking about. We all know who I'm talking about. Alright. Yeah, so I'm thinking for this game probably one more stream soon. In which we will knock out most of the remaining, like, miscellaneous trophies, except for the super, super grindy ones. And then one more stream after that where we actually get the platinum at the very end. So probably only going to do this game 2 more times on stream, because it just honestly doesn't pull in a lot of viewers or engagement. And it's a fun game, but it's not the most fun one for streaming purposes, because it's a lot of just this. Hey, Master Kratos, any other trophies in Modern Warfare that are harder than killing every enemy with one shot in Clean House? I'm trying to think. Veteran, for the most part, in that game is pretty easy. There's only a handful of challenging levels. The other hard trophy, though, from what I remember, was the one where you have to kill all the enemies in that stealth mission at the end of the game without being detected or something like that. That one was a little bit annoying. Just because there's a lot of enemies and a lot of ways it can go wrong. Like, I got it, but it was very, very meticulous. It took forever. That's probably the only one that's any harder than that. So for the most part, Modern Warfare 2019 is pretty easy. Should have been a jackpot. So yeah, that one might give you some problems, but most of the other ones aren't too bad. And even Veteran, again, for the most part, isn't that bad, but it has a couple of tricky parts to it. It's mostly the fact that campaign is so short. It's such a nice thing about it, is that campaign is extremely short. I don't think it's as short as Modern Warfare 3 2023. I think that one's technically shorter. Hey, Cassie. Coming to watch me fail at playing arcade games and not building generational wealth like I was hoping. Should have been jackpot. Just like a real arcade. We're not leaving till I get the 1500, though. We still have food. We have a kid cuisine in our pocket that's already cooked and probably not safe to eat anymore. Come on, man! What is this? It's like every single one is in and out. We don't need that many more tickets. Like, literally every single one is in and out. Thank you. That was a little bit terrible. I don't know why every single one of them rimmed out. Alright, let's see what that puts us up to, because we're about to go home for the day, because again, I found out that we can actually go home and go to bed at, like, with 4 minutes left or something like that, which is definitely the faster way to do things. 82,000! Soon we'll be able to buy our next arcade. For a second I thought he was carrying, like, an icy machine out. Can I just steal his stuff? I can't just steal his stuff. That's boring. Stick him up. Does anything actually happen if you do that? Apparently not. What happens if you point it at, like, the... some of them react to it. What happens if you, like, point it at the police car? Will they, like, try to kill you or something? I just want to see if there's any actual reasoning for having this thing. This is a stand-up! Nah, they don't really care. Alright, let's eat our old kid cuisine meal. So is it Salisbury steak, green beans, and french fries? Oh, so that's not even worth it. It gives you some energy, but almost no... Or, it gives you one of them, but not the other one, so definitely not worth it. We are quite honestly better off just buying pizzas, because that is the most healing item I've found so far, is pizza. Just trying to get as many trophies on Veteran as you can to avoid too much cleanup. Definitely the easiest COD plat. Next to the OG Modern Warfare remasters. Oh, yeah. It's definitely the easiest, like, new game that we've had. I would probably not recommend going for that other one on Veteran, though. Yeah, the one that I was mentioning before, I would probably say you don't really want to go for that one on Veteran. Because that one's actually quite challenging to do. I mean, that one's tough even on Recruit, so probably the hardest of the miscellaneous. Been finding a little more Jurassic Park today. One more story mission for Lost World, and then Jurassic World missions. Nice. I've only ever seen 2 Jurassic Park movies. The original and World are the only 2 I've ever seen. I've never seen any of the other sequels. Alright, our health's a bit low, so we're going to pick up some, going to get some pizzas tomorrow, probably. They're a better option than the gas station sandwiches, because they heal more, a lot more, and they're technically cheaper. They're just a little bit more out of the way to get. So let me go ahead and load up with, like, 3 pizzas tomorrow, just in my pocket. Save them for when I need to eat in the future. Hello, Duck. His head is inside of the TV. Interesting. Oh, it's another day cleared. Alright, another day cleared. Only missed 1 full stud meter. That's usually about what happens to me, is I'll miss like 1 somewhere, maybe 2. Another 125 paid. I don't know if we have enough yet. We're going to be cutting it a little bit close. If needed, I just take today as more of a day of not really doing anything. Just use it to buy a couple of items, buy our new arcade, buy a few pizzas. Set myself up for lots more success tomorrow. Alright, let's go back over to the ATM again. I think our next thing we want to save up for after this is probably the golf cart. Just so I don't have to keep driving the bike around. I think that's probably going to be my next purchase. And a long way to go in this game, so... Only on day 17 out of 100. But like I said, I'm not going to stream all the days by any means. That'd be way too boring. Alright, 3 arcades are open. All that's left is the UFO arcade. So that must have been, that was Wild Bill's, I think. So that's the one on the upper end of the island. We're not going to bother too much with that today. I'm going to go buy some pizzas. Ooh, we could ride the bus today. Yeah, that's something we can knock out real quick. That's an easy enough trophy. Try to get them all before the story ends. Leaves you with less cleanup. True. Very true. Alright, let's go buy like 3 pizzas. Because again, it seems to be literally the best healing item in the game. And pizza heals all wounds, so that's fair. I think you did it on PS4 version when you got them all in Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2. Oh, nice. Yeah, I usually end up missing like 1. Alright, let's buy some pizzas.
What can I get for you there, big winner?
Did he just call me a bedwetter? Alright, you had pizza today. Nice, nice. I might have some this weekend, but honestly, I've consumed way too much sodium this week, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get 3 pizzas. Water with ice and water with melted ice.
What can I whip up for you? Thank you.
Leaves me with $25 to my name. Uh-oh, security bot. I guess he doesn't care. Huh, okay then. Literally no one cares if you shoot him with a rubber band. You can't hold up stores or anything fun like that. That'd actually be really funny if that was a way to make money in this, like GTA style, just actually hold up stores or something. That would actually be pretty funny. Alright, let's go to the bus station. Let's go ahead and ride the bus. Let's grab a trophy for that. We got food for a while, so we should be good to go, at least for a couple of days. Make up some money. I think you only missed a few in the Skywalker Saga. Got all the True Jedi by the end of Episode 9, though. I think that's what I did when I started playing it the second time. I don't know if that's what I did the first time through. Let's head over to the bus station. $1.50? Not bad at all. And we just sit and wait. Seems like someone's shooting off fireworks or something. Never thought of shooting off fireworks for Good Friday, though. So yeah, we need to take the bus for a trophy, so that's an easy one, so we'll knock that out real quick. Water with melted ice sounds fancy, something you should try. I'm sure that there's some fancy schmancy restaurant out there that would try to sell you that for like 20 bucks as a specialty drink, and there are people out there that are stupid enough to buy it. Next LEGO game after this might be Clone Wars. I still gotta do Clone Wars. Even the cops don't care when you shoot them with a rubber band. I was hoping something might actually happen. So this rubber band gun literally serves no purpose. I don't even know why you have it. Oh, I can call boss. Okay. I didn't realize that. I was just sitting there waiting. I thought it was going to make me wait. Thankfully, it's only 15 more levels to 100%, then around 450, 475 more bricks. Yeah, that is a game with a lot of bricks in it. A lot of collectibles. Even if a lot of them are really easy to get. Alright, we got the trophy. Easy enough. Had to spend $1.50 for that trophy. Basically a little pay to win right there. A little pay to win scheming. But that's A-okay because it's a trophy. Okay, what do we have in here? We have garbage food. That's always a good choice. I'm not trying to grab the thing on top. I'm trying to grab the thing on the bottom. Now we can sell that junk for another $1. I'd like to find some lottery tickets a little bit more often. Hijack the bus. If only. Jurassic is short too. You're at 15% right now. Yeah, Jurassic's not one of the insanely long ones. Still longer than some of them, but not the longest one by any means. The Vita ones are so much shorter for the most part. Like, almost all the Vita ones are like 10 to 15 hours or sometimes less. A whole $1, I'll take it. $1. I will take it. It is free. Recycling is good, because it gets you money. Alright, so I think the next thing to do is, I think we're going to look up where the collectibles are and start going after them. Well, I was hoping that there would just be a map of them up. I don't see that right now, so... Let me go back to Bad Driver's video. Oh, and apparently I saw something like... Fallout 2 is getting like a full-blown, like, unofficial remake inside of Fallout 4, which is insane. If that's the case, then I know something I'm going to be playing in the future. Like, through mods and stuff, so I know something I'm going to be playing in the future, even if it's PC only. Alright, I got my guide pulled up. So, I wonder where the... Yeah, we'll just see which ones we can get to today. Only your Vita was working right. Harry Potter and Jurassic World. I haven't done your Harry Potter copy yet. Only done those two. Yeah, Lego Harry Potter was fine on the Vita. Jurassic was pretty good on the Vita. Alright guys, it's treasure hunting time. There's only 20 of them, so that's not too bad at all. Alright, so first one is somewhere sort of in front of us here. A little bit closer to the road. This might be the one I already have, though. Oh, wait, I see it. That pops up from really far away, actually. Yeah, that pops up from super far away, and it's just literally in the middle of nowhere, just sitting there. okay, a hot dog and another thing. Ooh, and a paddleball. I do wish you had a bigger inventory, though. That is one small thing I would say. Like, it's not that awful, but... Oh, well, there's the paddleball wall. Had a bigger inventory so you could actually carry more stuff from these things. Because they give you like 3 items a piece, so you can really only go to like 3 or 4 of them before having to go back and sell. Alright, next one we're going to go back toward our house. You've done Lego Lord of the Rings on the Vita. I can't remember if I've done that one or if I did like The Hobbit on Vita. I did one or the other. I don't think I did both, though. Or maybe I did do both. There might have been more even than just that, though. Alright, our next 2, we're just going to take this path up to here. I'm pretty sure I've already got one of these, though. So there's one in this general area. Is that it right there? No, that is not a treasure chest. That's just that random clubhouse that I found. That probably has a secret to it. Hey, T-Jade? Oh, it's a little bit further up. Okay. So yeah, there is one that I've already found. I just don't know which one it was. Uh-oh, I think we're running out of food again. Just search around this house, make sure it's... There... No, that's not it. That's something else. I don't know what that is. Eat it. Just eat a whole pizza all at once. Still doesn't heal you that well, but it's better than nothing. I mean, it's still, again, one of the best healing items I've found in the game. Okay, there should be one, like, right here. This might be the one we already got. Okay, I'm gonna hope this is the one we already got. Otherwise, I'll remember that 19 is one that we potentially missed. Are they always up against rocks or something, maybe? Is that the whole key to this? Because if so, this is probably one that I already got. Next one is right over here somewhere. Yeah, our next big purchase will probably be the golf cart. Deliveries. Maybe in here? That's a very random room. There it is. Another hot dog. An alien and a lava lamp. Next 3 will get her up toward the next arcade, the Wild Bill's place. Actually, I probably have space for one more chest, and there's one more right up here on the beach, so we'll go ahead and grab it as well. Random building off in the distance that has nothing to go with it. Load a video, but for some reason the PS5 just had a screenshot to upload the PS4 auto pop. No idea why the PS5 version has no video. Because Sony doesn't like us. They gave another price increase, apparently, is coming up. The star. Go ahead and eat the cheesy poops. Even though they don't really give you anything. Ooh, a $25 scratch off for free. Hey, $12.50 for free. I'm not mad about that. I am not mad about that at all. Alright, so that's 4 chests down. 16 more to go, and there's 3 up in the north near the next arcade, so we'll go for those next. Probably tomorrow when we go check out the new arcade. Because we still don't have the UFO arcade. It's down on the bottom, like, corner of the map on the opposite side, so... There's also 4 in the park over by the fairgrounds, so... Should be able to knock out everything over there as well. But I'm going to go ahead and take all this stuff and sell it. And maybe hit a couple more chests that are closer to town. And then hopefully we can get the golf cart soon. Cruise around in a bit more style. I mean, like I've said before, it's a fun game. The survival mode's interesting. It's very different. It's very, like, weird, but it's fun to play. Even if it is a little bit repetitive. 2 screenshots, one of the last trophy and one of the plat. I think it might be a setting you have to change or something to get it to show that stuff. Sharky, Salt Lamp, Saturn, and something about a star. Let's hope maybe we get lucky and something here is a rare find today. That was literally my entire inventory taken up, so that is the one sort of issue with this, is you really don't have a lot of inventory space. And you would think they'd, like, give you some way to either increase it or something like that. Like, if you could take the backpack in your room and it just slows you down or something. Well, that's going to be worth about 20 bucks. 23.50, it's not too bad. I'll take it. Ooh, that's a salt lamp, isn't it? Oh, that might be a couple of extras. Yes, we got a double. We got a 2-for-1 value, whatever you want to call it. All other game show videos. Who knows then? Who knows what Sony was doing? Alright, that's a little bit of decent money so far today from collectible hunting. We got time for 1 or 2 more, so we'll head down for this next one. It's real near the mall. So might as well just go and grab this one while we're in the area. There it is, I can see it. They stand out pretty well against some of the other items. Treasure Hunter Rookie, 5 found. Oh, money! 20 bucks. I will take a $20 bill all day long. So if we keep taking this path and go down... There's one behind the mall. That'll be a good one to grab today. So we might not be going to the mall again anytime soon if we got a new arcade open. I'll also make sure to bring along a little bit of food to the next arcade just in case. Ooh, what is this? Okay, this is something. That looks like it's supposed to be some kind of a puzzle, maybe. Because it's not... It doesn't let you walk into most normal things, or just regular items. Alright, so there should be a chest back here. That'll be number 6. That it? Yep, there it is. Paddleball isn't worth anything. Glow stick isn't worth anything. The 20 bucks, though, I will take the 20 bucks. It's $1. Okay, then. That one was just a ripoff, because that one was not worth the effort to get here. And there is another one that we can get to that's close by today. Straight over here. Number 10 on this map. A part of me wants to see if you can swim, but a part of me is terrified that we would immediately fail and die and have to restart, and I really don't want to do that. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's the other way. Alright, well, we'll grab it on our way. Oh, wait, we're close to dying. Hang on. Have another pizza. It's a small pizza, but it's $7. By Bob the Alien, yep. He was worth a few dollars, so he did not go away in vain. He was worth some money. Money that I can use to purchase other items. So this one's like directly straight across here. So we should be able to hit it before the end of the day. I'm pretty sure I've won those alien plushes before, or not even plushes, inflatables like that before. Which, speaking of inflatables, Dave & Buster's has this thing now. Some of them do. It's called, like, the Human Crane. Should be somewhere around here. It's going to be a little bit hard to see in the dark, though. Where, like, you actually get strapped into a harness, and it costs, like, $20 to do it. But you get strapped into a harness and get dropped in to a pit full of inflatables, like, as if you're a claw. Probably something I would have done when I was a lot younger, but nowadays, I mean, what am I going to do with an inflatable alien toy or an inflatable surfboard? But definitely kind of a cool idea. Quite a few of them have been around rocks, so... Okay, I don't see it. But I wonder if I found this one and not the other one. Okay, we're going to have to come back and find this one later because it's dark and running a little short on time, so... It'll be easier to find during the day. Oh, wait. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Ooh, what is that? Spaceship Enterprise? $1 and some cheesy poops. I love cheesy poops. You love cheesy poops. If we didn't love cheesy poops, we'd all be lame. Where is my bike? How did I walk over it? How am I not... How am I walking everywhere that isn't my bike? Like, it's not here. I've walked over it 3 times, apparently, and it's not here. Why is it not showing up? This could be a problem. says it's right here, but... There it is. Okay, thank God. I was worried. We were almost out of time. Alright, we need to get back to the house. I'm actually running short on time for once. I'm starting to learn my way around the island, though, which is good. We will trade these prizes or this junk in tomorrow. Because we're running a little bit short on time here. Let's just get back to town. We'll buy more food tomorrow as well. That's not a problem. Buy some more sandwiches. I mean, kind of stuffy today. Allergies acting up, so... That time of year here in the south where we get all the pollinating. I wouldn't mind seeing what happens if you stay out too late and, like, if it's an automatically, like, failure or something. Maybe it's not an automatic failure. Maybe it's just, like, you have to avoid getting caught or something. I'm not going to try until I'm, like, actually done with my 100 days, but I wouldn't mind seeing what it is. Unless I started, like, a new game and could check. So I am not risking having to start over this far in, even though we're not insanely far in. So the next thing to purchase is going to be the golf cart. I'm going to buy that before the next arcade. So we have a little bit better method of transportation than just the bike. But I know there's a sports car you can buy, and I think there's also like a go-kart you can buy. Alright, cut it a little bit close today, Grandma, but we are all good. We made it back with a little bit of time to spare. Alright, off to bed. 18 days down. 275 in royalties. So that arcade was worth 150, so that's a great investment. We almost have enough already for the golf cart, because I think it's 400, so I already have close to enough money. You would think Grandma could at least feed us breakfast in the morning, so we're not going off to our day starving and low on health and stuff like that. Alright, it is time to go search for more collectibles. We're going to grab 3 up in the north and check out our new arcade today. I do need to go ahead and buy some food. I'm going to go and buy a couple of sandwiches. It says they're made fresh. Why do I not believe that? Used tire sales. Ask about our new tire deals at Jerry's Gas and Go. Could buy sodas if we needed it, but we don't need that. And I'm assuming we're going to need to buy batteries at some point. Maybe you fall asleep. No, I think, like, they actually send, like, your grandmother robot to hunt you down or something, from what I understood from... Because one of the Retro Achievements YouTubers did this game, and I sort of skimmed parts of his video just to see some basics of the game. And I think something actually happens. Now, he never lost due to it. Like, he never let himself stay out too late, but I think something actually does happen. And that is not something I want to risk because we're already at it for our 3rd stream, and we're not even a 5th of the way through. Now, later on, it's only going to come down to making sure we have enough food to survive, and I can literally just AFK a bunch of it for many hours. Alright, let's throw some things in.
Hey, you watch the storefront while I'm gone, baby.
I mean, I will watch the storefront for you because I want to steal all your shit, but that's all I'm going to do. You do not call me baby, sir. That was worth a little bit.
You done
So the UFO toy model I was hoping was going to be worth more than that. Another $11.50. I'll take it. It's money. It's money we need. If you only fell asleep, though, that really wouldn't be much of a punishment. And this is survival mode. Alright, so now we can head on up to the north end of the island that I have not really been to yet. There are 3 chests up there for us to loot. And there's a new arcade to explore, which is exciting. Don't you honk at me. I'm a biker. I have all the rights of the road. I think I am the only one that exists on the roads, and I don't care how much I annoy people while driving down the middle of the road. And I will flip you off if you honk at me. Because that's what bike riders do in this country. Sadly, it is what they do normally. They'll hog the entire road and then insist that you're the problem if you start getting annoyed at them. Because they think they're somehow superior to everyone else. Pretty pathetic, honestly. Alright, off to the north end of the island. And there are 3 chests up here, so let me start looking for where they are. Oh, we're not even close to any of them yet. Because sometimes I take back roads home from one of our offices, and if you do that, you generally will run a risk of running into bikers. And again, I'm not talking about, like, motorcycle people. I'm talking about the guys that just ride actual, normal bicycles and just love to take up the entire road to show how superior they are. They think that they are to you. Okay, so there's one on the beach. And they're just like, it's like they're trying to be as obnoxious as possible. Alright, we found a picnic can. That's not worth taking. Cooler with a used scratch-off. That's only 50 cents. That's not worth it either. I'm not going to touch the fire because I assume you actually take damage, because this game has been consistent about that. And there's a chest. Is that like the road off the island, or... I wonder what happens if you try to leave the island, if it's probably just an invisible wall or something. I doubt they put too much depth into that. Another alien toy! And paddle balls. Alright, that's another chest cleared. Then there's another one up the beach further. But yeah, if anyone ends up deciding to look up, like, what happens if you were to somehow, like, if you stay out past your curfew in this and what actually happens with it. Okay, we might have a problem here. 8 hot wings for dinner, good stuff. Heck yeah, man, I love wings. Okay, I was stuck in place there for a second. Game. Game. Is it because I'm trying to ride on sand? Can it not ride on sand? Yeah, hot wings are delicious. Which is funny, I was not much of a chicken wing person when I was younger. I loved chicken, but just not chicken wings. Nowadays, I've grown to really love them over the last few years. And that's a good way to clear out your sinuses, is eat some of them. Or eat some of the peppers that I just finally planted. I just finished planting most of my garden today. I got a little bit more to plant tomorrow. It's going to be good, though, this year. It's way more space than I've ever had before, so super excited. Got corn, I got tomatoes, I got okra, I got a whole bunch of peppers. I've got potatoes, I've got sunflowers, and I've got onions. That's what I still got to plant. I'm also going to try growing broccoli in a little container. 40 bucks, let's go. And a star plush, okay. I'm going to try growing broccoli in a container, but I've never tried that before, so we'll see how that goes. I've never even tried to grow broccoli in the first place. Some of that stuff I will definitely eat. I will eat the corn, the peppers, some of the peppers, not all of them. I've got a lot of pepper plants this year, so we'll not be eating all of them, but we'll eat some of them. Eat the corn, eat the potatoes, eat the onions. Use the tomatoes in other dishes, but not eat them just raw, because I think that's really weird to do. Okay, the bike is completely glitched. That's not good. The bike is literally completely not working. Yeah, the bike, like, literally does not work anymore. And the game... Holy shit. If that happens at a bad time, I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, that's a problem. That is a major problem. If the bike is that busted, and it's going to send me off flying and potentially kill me, then I can't use that anymore. For my own safety, I can't use that anymore. And that's a bug, too. That's not even my fault. That's just the game being bugged. And I know it gives you the option to reset bike here, but it doesn't work. There's no way to select it. Yeah, there's no way to select the reset bike option. Unless it's a different button. It is not another button, so there's no way to reset the bike because that doesn't work in this version. And now the bike is bugged out, so that's wonderful. Well, luckily I have enough money for the golf cart now, or else I'd be in real trouble. So let's run back and buy the golf cart now. At least I think I have enough for it. I guess, though, what I could do is just reset the game after the end of the day, and maybe it'll fix it. Yeah, we have a real good place around here for wings that do, have a bunch of different flavors to it, of course. They've got some pretty spicy flavors, but not, like, insanely spicy. I'm surprised they definitely strike me as, like, the kind of place that could do a custom wing challenge where it's like, you know, you have to eat 6 wings doused in some insanely brutally hot sauce. And if you win, you get the meal for free and a picture on a leaderboard or something. I would totally consider trying that. I have a decent spice tolerance these days. I used to not like spicy food at all, but I like it a lot now. It's 400. Thank God I have enough. It's a trophy, and I literally have no other option because my other thing's gone. Alright, we have a golf cart. Let's go. Oh, this thing has a GPS in it? That's awesome. I like that. Alright, we've got a vehicle. Let's hope that this one doesn't completely break on us the way that the bicycle did. There's also one more treasure chest up here, so we'll grab it. Hopefully get a little bit of money back, because we're kind of low now. But we do have a golf cart now, which is a fantastic investment. One-eyed something, adventure and fun games. Alright, so this is our new arcade. But first we have one more collectible to go grab up here. Sort of directly in front of where I'm facing right now, so let's go grab it. Hopefully this arcade has a food court in it so I can continue to buy food as needed. Because gas station sandwiches can only take you so far, and I've only got one pizza left. This one looks like it might require a little bit of Skyrim parkour. Which scares me because there's actually fall damage in this game. Alright, it should be right up here somewhere. Hopefully this is the worst one to get. Oh, it might be even higher up. It might be up there. Hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall. Do not take fall damage. Okay, we're good. Did not take fall damage. Yeah, the one that I go to with wings, it's like... Their three hottest sauces are like a hot honey Nashville, spicy buffalo, which is one of the best ones, and a cayenne-based sauce, which is very hit or miss on how spicy it actually is. Sometimes it's actually very spicy. Sometimes it's a little bit more mild, depending on the batch of peppers. My dad makes a pretty good salsa. With, like, obviously tomatoes and stuff, but... That one, the spiciness of it depends a lot on what kind of peppers he gets, or the peppers themselves, because peppers are super inconsistent when it comes to heat. Like, you can have one plant full of peppers, and one of them will have very little spice, and then another one will be like, I'm dying level of heat, so... Well, it's up there somewhere, but... Gotta figure out how to get to it. Without dying. I also hate that you lose health for... That's not even a long jump, though, or drop, or anything, so you shouldn't be losing health for that. Yep, we're doing some Skyrim parkour. Maybe I should have saved this trophy for after the 100 days are up. I see it. That one was rather annoying to get to, for sure, compared to some of the other ones. Alright, let's see if it actually has anything good in it. That's 10 treasures, though. A purple alien, and... I don't know what that is. 2 alien toys, and something I've never seen before, so we'll see if it's actually worth anything. Yeah, that health loss is not a good thing. Geez, 5% health. It's not even a long drop. I don't want to interact with the bike again, though, because I'm worried that I'm just going to have another massive time where it just throws me off and I lose a bunch of health. We don't want that. I did my Duolingo already today. Believe it or not. Why am I getting notifications for that? I already did mine for today. Oh, there's another pizza place. Let's go. Earn money today. Oh, so you can deliver pizzas, but there's no trophy for that. I don't remember there being another job for that. Alright, let's check it out. Actually, first, let's go check out the pirate ship. Oh, shit. Okay, you don't drown. That's good. Oh, but you can't really swim. Okay, maybe we don't check out the pirate ship. That seems more dangerous than it's worth. But I really want to see what's on it. If there's anything on it, probably nothing. Yeah, it's more of a decoration than anything else, it looks like. I don't see anything on it. Okay, let's see if we can jump out of here. Guess we have to climb the anchor to get out. Even that's a little slippery. That should not be hurting you. We don't have a whole lot of time to check this out today, but we will check it out for a quick moment. Boat Pond, Pizza, Adventure Fun Center, Arcade, okay. Skeet Shooter, Shooting Gallery, Arcade Games. Oh, I remember seeing these like years and years ago. These are like something that... I don't remember exactly how they work, but I remember playing something like that, like Carowinds. Oh, look at this. Monster Drop Extreme. So one play gets you a lot of credits at least. Yes, Monster Drop Extreme. So there's the jackpot. We're going to have to get the timing down. That ball's it. First try. I'll take it. First freaking try. I'll take it. I will take it. Too slow. Come on, go in that monster jackpot. I've only hit a couple of monster jackpots ever in my life. Let's go in that monster. 30 whole tickets. That's not much. And it requires a little bit of... Oh! Almost. Almost the monster jackpot. Oh, that would have been something. Monster jackpot would have been something. You gotta bounce better, ball. One more ball. You know what? That's not bad. 700-something tickets, that ain't bad. There's an aquarium filled with fish. And mini golf. We will absolutely be playing mini golf in the future because there's a trophy for it. So what kind of games do they have here? Cyclone Zone. Wheel Deal. More of these things. Coloramas. Pizza Place. Coin Pusher that we haven't played before. I know what this one is. I don't know what it's called in real life, though. Fishbowl Frenzy. Tower Builder. Fishbowl Frenzy Tower Game. Pop the Lot. So it's all the same games as the other arcade, though. So nothing new here. Not a whole lot of extra stuff to spend time and money on here. Alright, I'll take the money. And we're close to death, so I am actually going to eat a pizza. And I'm going to buy another one while I'm here. Again, probably by far the best healing item. I haven't found something that heals better, except for, like, Band-Aids, probably. It's the same price here, so that's awesome. I mean, $7 for a full pizza, even if it's kind of small and a personal pizza, is not bad at all. In the modern day. So I'm going to take that with me. So yeah, this looks like a fun arcade, just not a ton of games. It's mostly the fact that it's a mini golf course. That's pretty cool. So we will definitely be heading back here tomorrow for mini golf. We're running a little bit short on time, so let's get in the golf cart and get out of here. And we'll get residual income, of course, which is always good. So we're going to need to start banking on that a little bit more for some of the days moving forward. So we got lots of carnival games we still got to play, lots of carnival rides to ride. There's 500 carnival ride trophy, which is kind of ridiculous. I like that we have a GPS on this bad boy. Gas. This thing has fuel? Okay. Slight issue with that. Isn't it electric? Aren't golf carts electric? Why would it be running on fuel? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would it be running on fuel? It's electric. Can I just go to the gas station and refuel it? Because it's electric, so why would it need gas? I've never heard of a gas-powered golf cart. I've never heard of a gas-powered golf cart. Okay. Let me get back up toward the house before I use this, just in case this takes a while to figure out. Hey, Grandma, I bought my own vehicle today. How do I... Is that... I ain't never heard of a gas-powered golf cart before, but okay. I assume the batteries, the big batteries, were for this. So how does that even work? Because I don't see an option to use it. Like, do I have to bring it into here to use it? Or... I don't know. I might have to check that. Because I don't know why it's not letting me use it. Maybe it just automatically uses it if I run out. Let's go to sleep for the night. Up to day 19. $275. I was completely out of money too, so... Select the map and select that button, so that doesn't help. I mean, I at least have a can of fuel with me, so that's good, but... Yeah, I don't know how to use it. Oh, wait a minute. It said up there, press R3 to open garage. Hang on. Maybe that's it. Okay, that does not help. Well, let's see if we can figure this out. I can't use it in here, so what is the point? How do I use it? Or is it actually battery or something? The game is not making some of these things very clear. Well, we're going to know here in a second if it's going to run out of fuel, so we'll see what it does. So we'll start heading for the arcade and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I've never heard of a gas-powered golf cart before, so... Almost got hit by someone. And we have enough fuel probably to get back after today, but that's something I'm going to have to figure out. Let me try standing here and then dropping it. Okay, that doesn't work either. Maybe right here? Okay, then how do I use it? Because I can't seem to find any tutorial that tells me how to use it. We have enough gas to probably get back today, but after that, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, let's play a round of mini-golf. I love mini-golf. We'll play all 18 holes, because I think we have to play all 18 holes. Ooh, okay. I don't think you actually have to do well at it, I think you just have to beat it. There's no power meter, though, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay. Mini-golf is a fun time, of course. Unless you're just terrible at it today, like I am. I need to change my character's outfit. There we go. Oh! I didn't realize there was a bonus hole. Or not even a bonus hole, just a trapdoor type of hole. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the actual wording for it is, but... Oh, there we go. That was good. That was good. Almost. Oops. Not great. But okay. Again, we just have to win. We just have to finish it, so it doesn't actually matter how well we do. That was great. Back to the start, pretty much. I was much better at Thrillville's mini-golf than this. But that one at least gives you a power meter, so you can kind of guess at things. This one doesn't give you that. Ooh, a loop-de-loop. Who doesn't love a loop-de-loop? A little too hard, but that's okay. Surprised they don't have, like, just get a hole-in-one on the course or something like that as a trophy. Ooh, way too hard. And in. So it's a par 2 course overall. And they could definitely add more mini-golf courses in the future if they wanted to. That was pretty good. And in. Ooh, there's a little bridge we can take. Cool. Can't remember the last time I played mini-golf. It's been quite a while. Probably my birthday of in 2024 was probably the last time. I don't think I've played since then. I swear this serves a purpose. This actually gives us a trophy, so this serves a purpose. Not hard enough. Oh, wait, perfect. And I still somehow miss. I wouldn't miss that putt in real life, though. Ooh, 3-hole game. I don't know which one actually is best for this. I mean, one guarantees that you don't... Two of them guarantee you don't get pregnant. But one of those is probably very painful, so yeah, I don't know which one's the best option. Again, my score doesn't actually matter. I just actually have to finish the course, so it doesn't matter. 29! That's fantastic so far. I am so good at miniature golf. How did that happen? The ball just went off into freaking outer space. Okay, just tap it in. I actually, like, somehow put spin on that. Uh-oh. We got an obstacle here. And a perfect hit. Too short. Way short. Just tap it in. Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it! Still got that video to edit, too. Almost forgot about that one. That's a very dark area to look through. Not a perfect hit. Where's the hole? Oh, right there. I actually almost got a hole-in-one there. By accident. Alright, we actually parred that one. Why were we facing the wrong way there? Not hard enough. I don't want to hit it so hard it sends it out of bounds, though. Or back down. We don't want that either. Tap it in. Perfect. Now you want wings. I don't want them every week, but I will get a craving for them quite often. At least good ones. I'm not talking like Wingstop wings or anything. I'm talking like a good local place, the one I was talking about before. Wingstop's okay, but they're a little inconsistent, and their service is usually terrible, at least around here. I usually end up waiting like way past my pickup time if I decide to go to Wingstop. Of all the pizza places, Pizza Hut has half-decent wings, surprisingly. They're not great, but they're better than any of the other places that serve them. Places like, you know, Marco's and Domino's and Little Caesars and stuff. Most of them have terrible wings. Pizza Hut's wings are actually okay, though. What in the hell? I don't think that that's even possible based on physics. That's not even possible based on physics. I'm not a physician, or, well, I'm also not a physician, but I'm not a physicist. But even I know that's not possible. Like, seriously. You actually want me to believe that? Oh, it's another 3-hole solution. Which is the right one? Oh, we went through one of them. Seemingly the worst one. This is the one that has a big fat rock in the back of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a ball can't get stuck like that unless it somehow got wedged between one of the triangles and the glass. Not a good score in the slightest, but we did get a trophy. So that's okay. I will take it. I'm not mad about that at all. Pretty fun. Nice little different thing to play. We have a little bit of time here, so might as well rack up a few more tickets. Look at that, 1,200 tickets off the bat. Let's go. We don't need a whole lot more. We're pretty close. Now we're going to spend a lot of time at the carnival because there's a shitload of stuff we have to do at the carnival. We have to ride 500 carnival rides, which is absurd, by the way. And play 500 carnival games, which I'm actually well on the way to, but that's still kind of absurd. But I don't have to play the Shoot the Star game every time. I can play Bowler Roller. That's way quicker. Yeah, I can just play Bowler Roller 500 times if I need to. That's way quicker. We even tried a few of the other games next time we're there. Short, or late, early, short, every word that isn't correct. Ah, come on. In and out. That was late. There we go. Another 700, 800. I like that it resets to random amounts instead of just going down to like 500 like a real arcade would do. In and out. Literally like hung there for a second. Late. I'm probably going to leave early on this one, though, just in case the thing runs out of fuel and I can't figure out how to get more into it. I actually probably need to go ahead and start heading back just in case the thing runs out and I don't trust myself. I wonder if they can just, like, run in and steal your tickets. That'd be kind of funny and also kind of annoying if they could. Alright, 5,300 more tickets. We only need 12,000 more tickets. Which is not a lot. I'm going to order another pizza while I'm here because I'm going to need to eat one here in a second. Actually, I'll just eat this one.
Alright, let me get right on that for you.
It's literally the best healing item in the game that I've found so far, which is insane. It's down to 2.6, so we'll see if we can get back home. We should be able to get pretty close, though. I mean, it says gas, so it makes me think that it's probably actual gasoline, but maybe not. down to just over 1. Well, we're going to make good progress back at least. We're going to get it pretty close to the gas station at least, so we're good. Okay, it's out of fuel. That's fine because we're in a good enough place. OF. So how do I put more gasoline into it? Because you can't grab it. It's too heavy. Yeah, it doesn't let me use it, so I don't know how you're supposed to refuel if it doesn't let you use it. Is there anything else I can buy instead, or... Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I bought racing fuel. I bet that's for the other vehicles. I am a dumbass. I am a dumbass. So it does use fuel. It just uses regular unleaded gas, not like premium select gas or whatever that is. Okay. Now I still think it's incredibly stupid, though, that it's a golf cart that uses gasoline, because again, I don't know of that ever being a thing that's ever existed. So that does not give us very much, though. So what I'm probably going to do next is actually really fuel up this car. But first we're going to go sell stuff, get some more money, then we're really going to fuel this thing up. We don't need any of the other vehicles except maybe the go-kart. I think we do need the go-kart for one of the trophies. It's purchased somewhere around here. It's purchased somewhere near here. Alright, we got 7 things to drop off, and then we have other prizes to go find later on. Okay, why are you not letting me grab anything now? Why will you not let me grab anything? I'm hitting R2. Okay, I think that's actually a known bug with this game, so we'll sell these tomorrow before we go back to any arcades or anything. I think that's actually a known bug, though. So where's this go-kart at? Looks like it's down this path. I haven't even been over here yet, behind this factory. I haven't even checked this out at all yet. Probably a dumpster I can raid if I want to. For sale, go-kart. How much is it? 1,800. Oof, that's a little bit pricey right now. We'll get there eventually, but for now, that's a little on the pricier side, so I think we're going to skip. The golf cart is doing fine for now. I think that's a known issue, and the only way to fix it is to quit out of the game and load back in. So we can at least fix that. I'm not playing that because I feel like that's sketchy and it's probably going to cheat, that 3-card multi-type game. One thing I am going to do, though, is I'm going to go buy more fuel. We have some money now, so I might as well go buy more fuel. That one's running around with a baseball bat. Are they going to, like, beat me up if I let them? Is that, like, a thing that could happen? That would be very survival-ish. See, this thing goes about 3 times the speed of the bike. Imagine you crash into that too fast and you die from an explosion and fail your run. $10 for 5 cans? Heck yeah. I think we should just go ahead and refuel as much as possible. How am I too close? I am not too close. Come on now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get fully fueled back up for a while. Then I hopefully won't have to buy gas again anytime soon. Alright. Couple more tanks. There we go. And one more. We'll see how close we are on fuel at this point. Alright, we're 72%, so not too bad. I'll go ahead and put the other tank in a second, though. Might as well. And we can go in into the day, and then after that, let the game save, and I'm going to reload the game because we're having weird issues with it, so I'm going to reload it so we can hopefully fix this whole not being able to pick things up issue. Because that's actually a very serious issue. Maybe this will also reset the bike. So I at least have a backup. Alright, we're on to day 20. We're going to be 1/5 of the way through. And again, that's why I'm not going to stream a majority of this, because there's going to be a lot of AFKing. Eating food, AFKing, and doing nothing else. Make sure it's saved. Double check it there. And we're going to reboot the game real quick. So guys, I'll be right back here. I got to use the bathroom anyway. I want to blow my nose as well. But currently, win 100,000 tickets. Purchase a salt lamp and a plush donut. Which I think we actually can get the plush donut. That's actually easy. That's not that expensive. Ride carnival rides a bunch of times. Play a shitload of carnival games. Find the remaining loot boxes. And a trophy in the UFO kart race. And then survival. So I'll be right back. Just going to go use the bathroom. We're going to keep playing. Alright, much better. Let's jump back in. I think I know where all the remaining collectibles are. There's 2 close to the water park, 2 more along that road, 2 near the UFO park, and then 4 more in, like, the other area down near the whatever it's called. What are you talking about, Duolingo? I did my Duolingo today. Right? Did I not save it today, or... I need to double check this. It seriously didn't save? Are you joking? Well, that's ridiculous. It didn't... Wow, okay. That's cool. I did my Duolingo yesterday and it didn't say... Or today and it didn't save it. I did it while I was on the toilet. Too much information, I'm sure. That's ridiculous, because I did it. So that's not cool. Can't be doing that to me.
Let's see how
Shut that off. Well, then I guess when we're at a point where we're waiting for a little while. Alright, so we got a lot of money now, which is good. So, first things first, let's go sell our other junk and hope that it works this time. And then we can purchase the final arcade, or at least part of it. So 1 more day of residuals and we should be able to purchase the final arcade. And we purchase that, then we are in fantastic shape. That's the first time I've ever had Duolingo do that to me where it didn't actually count me doing the thing. Is he gonna... The heck? Sir! This is assault! I'm being assaulted. Does he actually hurt me? No, he doesn't actually hurt you. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. F off, bro. Well, that was an interesting way to start out the day. A donut. Ooh, you know what? We need to go buy a donut. I know where I can get it at. We can go back to the mall arcade. Get a donut there. A plush donut. Okay, so yeah, that is just an issue with the game that you can fix pretty easily. It sometimes does that. The paddle balls are only worth like $1 a piece, unfortunately. They're barely even worth it.
Hey, baby, why don't you run the broom around the corner?
Man, none of that was worth it. That was only like $15, maybe. Well, I'll still take it. $16 more than I had, so... Alright, let's go buy the banana plush. Or not the banana plush, the donut plush. Yeah, I ain't never heard of a golf cart that ran on gasoline instead of a battery. Maybe they existed at one point. They probably did exist at some point, like 50 years ago, but still.
PBR Tunes on Islandville Radio.
Alrighty. Let's get us a nice plush donut, or a few of them, and sell them. For big, big money.
Arcade Castle at At your service. What can I get for you?
Mirror? I wonder where I get that salt lamp from. Probably one of the other arcades.
I could not have chosen
I'm gonna buy 2 of those.
better myself.
Well, I guess the question now is that even really a good idea? Because, like, I still need to get to 100,000 tickets, so I need to keep playing games. It's gonna take me a while to get there. Because we still need another... Yeah, I still need another 40,000 tickets, technically, so that was probably a bad idea. Should have probably just done this first and then gone and spent the tickets. Oh boy, I might have made a mistake with that. We have plenty of money, though, so we can just sit here for as long as needed. There we go. Okay, another 700. We'll take it. Too slow. I saw that one coming. Okay, there's another one. We'll take it. Okay, another 800. Early, yeah. Ooh, that's a 1500. There we go. Almost. God, I just remembered I still got to go back to My Sims Kingdom. I almost forgot about that game. Still got to go back to that one. Obviously, Red Dead, Black Ops 7, and Death Stranding, but those I'm much more willing to go back to. Except for Black Ops 7. I don't want to go back to that one either. Of course, now that it's a low jackpot, I can't hit it at all. It's a little inconsistent sometimes with the timing, unfortunately. Water chug. I've played this more than 7 times, that's for sure. Unless it just means 7 times I've actually come over here. Did someone just push me from behind? Was that what that was? Late. I was distracted because I thought I was getting pushed by something again. Come on. I don't remember it being this unfriendly yesterday. Late. Yeah. Now it's up to 1400 again, thankfully, so it's actually worth it. There we go. Let's go trade him in. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, we're back up to 67,000, so not too bad. We got more than enough money now, so I'm not really worried about that anymore. I will save a few gameplays, though, for the final arcade, because I think it does have some unique games. And, like, they could have been a lot more creative with, like, arcade-specific trophies for, like, specific games. Like, hit a jackpot on this game, hit a jackpot on this game, hit a jackpot on this game. You get what I mean? Like a jackpot trophy for every game or something. They could have done that. Or at least for all the ones that give some kind of jackpot. There we go. I am way off on this one today for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I was playing better yesterday. Ooh, that's a demonic amount of tickets to win. Thankfully, it's no longer a demonic amount of tickets to win. Come on. Should have been a jackpot. Perfect. Should have been a jackpot. There we go. There we go. Got it. There we go. Hey, I'm in a rhythm now. There we go. Well, soon enough we won't have to play too many more arcade games. It'll just be carnival games and carnival rides and killing time as much as possible. Should have been a jackpot. Late. I was in a rhythm, now I'm not. Just how this game goes sometimes. Still have 9 hours left in today, so we got plenty of time. Perfect, another 1,000+ ticket win right there. Alright, another 1,400, let's go. Still, if it's over 1,000, I'm gonna keep playing it. 15, not exactly what we wanted. Alright, take it. See if we can get over 1,000 again. Down to 600, I don't think so. Excellent. All right, 79,000. Always forget to take my card with me.
PBR 2.
Alright, so with that, we're up to 80,000 tickets again, so I'll save the last few for the last arcade when we get it unlocked in the near future. Still got quite a few more things we have to find, though, and for now, it's more of just... Let's go sell these prizes before the day's up. And once we get the next arcade unlocked, we'll check it out, and then from there, it's just going to be a lot of time spent at the carnival knocking crap out, unfortunately. And then it's just going to be gaining residual income day in and day out until we... Ow. Sir, I'm pretty sure that was an illegal hit and run, so I wouldn't be doing that if I were you. Let's hope we don't get attacked by a random hooligan. Hooligan bot. That was weird, but it didn't actually hurt me. So I guess that's what the rubber band gun is for, is just to make them run away, even though you don't get hurt from them. They're just a nuisance, so... Alright, well, you can have the fuel as well that I don't need, apparently, because I bought the wrong thing. 50 cents. Wow, that's a scam. I paid 10 bucks for it. Ooh, now that's a good chunk of money. Let's go. It's a very good chunk of money, actually. $50 plus, that was like over $100. But I think the next thing I need to do is just get up to that 100,000 tickets at this point. I think by tomorrow I'll have enough money to where I can purchase the final arcade. Have all of them unlocked. Then we just start saving money for vehicles and stuff. Because there's still a minivan, which I don't really care about that one. But I do care about the go-kart, and I definitely care about the idea of a sports car, even though it's like $10,000. It's going to be a late-game purchase, isn't it? Honestly, I can go ahead and put in $500. We're going to have enough tomorrow, so we're in good shape. So I probably have time to get a couple more things. Probably have enough time to get like one or two more of the whatchamacallem. Yeah, there's two more I can get this way, like toward the beach and the water park. Might as well go ahead and grab both of those and then just sell the junk from them before today's up, and then we can go to bed, move on to the next day. So our first one's going to be in this area. We can buy fireworks. I wonder if there's anything that any, like, actual purpose of that. There it is. Lose health from that, because of course I do. Alright, what's inside of this one? Foam Finger, like that Drake and Josh episode. A lava lamp and a glow stick. The glow stick's worth nothing. Foam Finger's probably not worth much. Lava lamps are worth like 10 bucks, though, so that's not too bad. They're at least worth something. Fireworks! Mortars and bricks. I'm gonna say I'm at least intrigued.
One mortar, sure thing.
I am probably gonna get in big trouble if I launch one of these, but I'm actually very curious to see what happens. I'll launch one in the middle of the street tonight and just see what happens. See if there's actually any consequences for it. Alright, our next chest is in this general area, I believe. Nah, it's still a little bit off. It's over here by the water park. Well, we got time, so we might as well grab it. Bed sounds nice right about now. We're gonna hit the bed in the game. I ain't ready to hit the bed for tonight, though. I'm actually not that tired, surprisingly. There's a dumpster. I see rubber bands, and that's it. That's literally not even worth the effort. Might be in the water park. It's in this general area. I wonder if it's up on top of there.
Looking real good. 75 and sunny, partly cloudy tomorrow. Plenty of time to head on down to the pier and see the Islandville amusement gang. Plenty of fun rides, plenty of fun times.
We're definitely going there later, that's for sure.
You heard it here first.
Because there's a lot of carnival game stuff we have to do. Alright. I guess we're taking a ride. Is this place free? I think it is free. Alright, well that was nice. So we have a whole little water park that we can explore at some point. Wave pool, couple of slides. Just doesn't really seem like there's anything here, though. So there is a treasure chest around here somewhere, though. And according to the map, it should be right around here, so... Look up at this rock and see if it's over here. Okay, so the marker's just slightly off. Tend to be by rocks, so... Alright, got a few things. A few prizes. Running a little bit short on time, so might as well loop on back to the pawn shop and be done for today. So our next goal... We gotta get the rest of these. There's only maybe 5 or 6 left. So we need another 15 or so thousand, or no, 20,000 tickets. I'm following the rules of the road here. You guys are the ones that are not following the rules of the road. You guys just run me over whenever you feel like it. So we have 2 more along that road, and then 2 more near the next arcade, and then 4 over past the amusement park. So 8 more. Shouldn't be too hard to find them. Alright. What we got to sell? Glow sticks, lava lamp, and a few plushes. And a cheese sandwich that I can just eat.
Hey, baby, why don't you run the broom around the corners here? It's looking pretty dirty.
I don't think I'm going to work for you for free. We need some more sandwiches. We can buy them. Not a big deal. Lava lamps sell better than some of the other stuff, though. Alright, maybe 20 bucks. 25, okay, not bad. Not bad. That dude seems a little strange. I'm gonna get out of here before he tries to molest me or something. Alright, I might go ahead and buy a little bit more food as well. Go ahead and buy a couple more sandwiches for the next day. Usually the most convenient way to get your food in for the day. Alright, 2 more sandwiches for me. And, since I feel like being a nuisance to society, what happens if I set these off? Possibly blowing up the gas station is what happens. What if you could actually blow up the gas station? That'd be crazy. I mean, it'd be an act of domestic terror as well, but it would be crazy if it would let you do it. That'd make for an interesting way to fail the run. I blew up the gas station in the coin game by complete accident, on purpose. Either he's on fire or he's holding a sparkler, and I think he's just holding a sparkler. Alright, so we got 8 more chests to collect today, and then we'll be able to buy our last arcade as well. Then we can start focusing on buying vehicles. We get the go-kart. I don't care about the minivan. That's last sort of thing to worry about. We'll see where this gets me to on rest. Alrighty. 69 health. Not too bad. Tee-hee. I was just finishing up the Duolingo because I went on to the chess version because for some reason it didn't count my first completion today. Never had that happen before, so I don't know why it didn't count. I do not want my streak reset right now because I'm very, very close to a year. Alright, let's head over to the credit union and purchase the final arcade, which is awesome. So you get the final arcade. Have even more residual income. And we're going to be making like $400 a day just by existing. Which means we can spend most of our time doing nothing. Oh, I still got to figure out where I can buy a salt lamp at. Burp. Look at me being the asshole that takes up 2 parking spots. I love being an asshole to these robot people. Alright. Oh. 9194 and an X on the water park. So there is something in the water park. I just don't know what it is. Well, you know what? I'm intrigued, so let's go check that out. Now that we got all the arcades, we have more than enough money going forward to just survive and everything. So let's go check out the water park. I'm sure there's other secrets that I haven't found yet. There might be cars behind me. I have no turn signals, so I apologize, vehicles. Alright. Nothing in there. It was in sort of the northern end of the water park, so... Got the wave pool here. We've got what looks like a lazy river. We got a snack machine here, which is good if we need any food. Soda machine. So it's more like a splash pad than an actual water park, because it's like, all it is what looks to be a wave pool that isn't doing anything. A lazy river. A splash pad, an actual splash pad. A couple of vending machines, and a pair of slides. There are a couple of slides, but it's more like a splash pad. Can you go in here? Oh, you can. Okay. Terrorize the children that are in here. So it's something on this end of the park, I'm pretty sure, in... Oh, what the heck is this? Okay, this is something. What? What the heck is this? Are we in a torture porn bunker or something? This is slightly creepy. Huh? You must feed Gary. Okay. Gary is hungry and we must feed him? Huh? What? Why? So apparently we have to go feed our pet duck to go further. That makes no sense whatsoever, but okay. But I feel like we just stepped into some weird-ass, like, torture porn bunker or something. Red Room, is that what they're called? Red Rooms? The places where they torture people live and you can find them on the dark web and watch it and pay money to decide how they're tortured. I think we still have duck food, if I remember correctly, so... Well, I guess we're not going to explore the secret entirely yet, because... Well, that was rude. That was illegal. I really want to add, like, a taser to this. Or other weapon that could actually disable the bots. And just, like, go, like, full postal, see what happens, see if it does anything. So we must feed Gary because he is hungry. And that's something that's eventually going to be a thing in a future update. Nope, I'm just cutting through your lot there. I mean, it seems like a nice place to live, aside from the fact that it's all robots and no humans. It has a grocery store, it has suburbs, it has 4 arcades, an amusement park, and a water park. Seems like a pretty fun place to live overall. So we must feed Gary. And we do have some duck food. Alright. Eat, duck. I'll also get some fish food in case that's a thing. Oh, nope, I think all the fish are dead. Oh, no, they aren't. They're all just swimming toward the top. They're fed now. Well, that was strange. Alright, back to the water park, to the secret underground death bunker. So, I don't know what this is actually going to do because there's no trophies tied to this that I'm aware of. We still have to buy the salt lamp. We have to figure out what that telephone booth was doing at the back of one of the other places. Because there's something going on over there. Like, there's just a telephone booth with, like, a thing with instructions in it. So I'm assuming there's something we're supposed to do there. It's nice that this island has its own bus for transportation, even though it's really not a far walk anywhere. You only need it for probably the elderly bots that can't walk anymore. But public transportation for $1.50 ain't too bad. Dunk Barry for $3 to win a random prize? Oh, I'll try dunking him for $3 to win a random prize.
Bet you can. Come on and donate. Mary loves the kids.
Oh, God, so this is... Ah! Did he die? No, he did not die. I was hoping he would die. Fish food! I don't really need that, but okay. I was hoping he would actually, like, die. Like, explode or burn or something. Ooh, wave pool's going! Yeah! Oh, I missed it. Darn it. Reminds me of the ghetto-ass water park back near where I grew up at that I used to go to. I used to go to it a few times a year when I was a lot younger, when it wasn't so ghetto. And then it just turned awful in a lot of ways. Plus, it just isn't one of those places that truly nickels and dimes you to an extreme degree. Larry Police, Barry Scouts, Jerry Jimmy, Gary Skippy, Terry Frank. Why do you need 2 gallons of wood glue? With zip ties. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned about this. Why exactly do you need 2 gallons of wood glue and zip ties? What are you doing to people down here? Magic salt lamp. Alright, let's try this again. Huh? 0512. Gary's been fed. He's fed. Gary has been fed. All 4 arcade locations are unlocked. Gary has been fed. Does he need more food? I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's just annoying having to run back and forth a bunch. I want to see what this is, because this has actually got me intrigued now, because this is not... I wasn't expecting this level of, like, depth or mystery to this. Well, let's go to the market and buy Gary some stuff. We have some fish food, at least, which is good. Oh, let's head back to the market. I ran a stop sign. The cop's not gonna do anything about it. Imagine they had that kind of realism on this for survival. Cops could actually go after you for running a red light in a golf cart. But Gary has been fed, so I'm not sure what they are talking about with that, because I'm pretty sure he's good. But fine, I will buy him, like, 3 bags of food just because I don't know if the game can be trusted. So we have fish food. What are those? I don't even know what those are. For a second I thought it was toilet paper, but then I remembered what it actually is. I'm going to go ahead and buy 3. And I'm going to buy one of these, I guess these are banquet meals? Or like the old Swanson brand TV dinners from the old days? While we're here, I might as well go ahead and make this TV dinner and see if it's going to be any good. See if it actually heals us at all, or if it's just nothing but energy and no actual health. Which is probably the way it's going to be, but just in case it isn't. I just want to check. This is different from the Kid Cuisine meal. Which I would assume is more designed to just feed your kiddos when they don't want to eat real food. It said it was a chicken finger meal. That does not look like chicken. That looks like... That literally looks like a large portion of French fries, a small portion of Salisbury steak, and a small portion of green beans. Okay, that one actually heals you. That is not a bad option. That's up there with the pizza for how much it does for you. So that's actually one of the better healing items in the game, alongside the pizza. And that one's cheaper, it just requires you to cook it yourself. But it's less than half the price. So as long as you don't mind cooking it, which you can either do at your house or at the supermarket, that's a good option. Alright, well, I wanted to explore the secret hidden bunker, but apparently Gary needs to be fed again. Okay, Gary, you want more food, you're gonna get more food. Like, how do I know when he's gonna be satisfied? Oh, he's definitely still hungry right now, but how do I know when he's satisfied? He's gonna eat again. Okay, he better be full now. I don't have a whole lot of time left today, so he better be full now. Because there was food left in his bowl and he didn't eat it, so he better be full. So I want to see what's in the secret underground death bunker. See, hopefully Gary has been fed enough that we can actually go to the secret underground bunker and see what's going on there. And we still have another frozen meal at home if we ever need it for an emergency, so I'm just going to keep it there for that purpose. Alright, back to the park. After maybe another week, we should have enough money for the go-kart, which is good. I will say, Gary better be fed because I gave him a lot of food today and he didn't even eat all of it, so... I want to see the secret bunker. I wonder if this was in the original game on, like, Steam and everything. There we go. Finally. Records. Oh no, I don't know. So it tells us the staff people. Fast cars and money, that's fair. Notes. Records. We've gone off to work on another project, but I want to congratulate you on getting all 4 locations back open. You were clever. I love this place just as much as I do. That's why I'm leaving the island to you. Initially, I built Islandville as a small town for a TV series, complete with lots... Okay, they passed on your design and went with another contractor. Got to keep the island. A secret vault on the island? Ooh, okay. So you can bring all your friends to the motel and have some real fun. Okay. How many deals is 4? What the hell? It is a straight-up secret underground doomsday bunker. Oh, there's a salt lamp. Can I interact with it? Oh. Oh, I don't know what the code is for this. There's a salt lamp, so the salt lamp I know has a trophy tied to it, so... There's something next to it then. We'll figure that out later. Let me check the question again. Because we don't have a whole lot of time before the end of the day. How many daily deals is 4? Bus stops, carnival rides, and jobs. So we need bus stops, carnival rides, and jobs. Game! I would like to get out of this now! Game! So the first number is 4. Then we need the number of bus stops. Which is gonna be That's not the direction of the map. Okay, cool. So 4... 2, 3, 4, 5... 6... 7. So it's 4, 7... Carnival Rides and Jobs is 4. So 4, 7, Carnival Rides, and 4. So we might be able to brute force it. Carnival Rides is at least 3. It's like 4, 7, 3, 4. Is that correct? Or how many jobs actually are there on the island? Well, it's 4, 7, and then with jobs, it's... You can do pizza delivery, you can do delivery of newspapers, you can deliver shopping carts, you can babysit, and you can mow the lawn, so it might be 5. So 4, 7 is the first 2 numbers, and the last number might be 5. But there's definitely something else going on down there, so I would like to figure this one out, if at all possible. Shouldn't be that tired. I don't feel that tired. Yeah, for now, the next thing to save up for is the next vehicle, the $1,800 go-kart. We also have to explore the last arcade, and we still have a bunch more collectibles to find. But I've gotten sidetracked with this whole little thing that just popped up. Alright, let's go ahead and rest and heal. Alright. So 4, then 7, then Carnival Rides, then Jobs. Actually, I can check Jobs here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 jobs you can work. So it's 4, 7, something, and 5. So I can brute force it. 4, 7, something, 5. So we can actually brute force it. We're going to need to buy gas again soon as well. But 4, 7, something, and 5. It's not 0 and it's not 1, because I know there's at least 2 rides you can do. Well, actually, I don't know that, but I know there's at least 1 ride, so it's 4, 7, something, 5, with that something being at least a 1. So yeah, we can brute force it. If we get a lot of money, that would be great. I could go buy another car. Or just use it to play carnival games and carnival rides, because we got so much we gotta do with that. So yeah, 4, 7, something, 5. Man, we got some bots out here early in the morning. How has no one going through the lazy river ever noticed this? Okay. Nope. 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 Huh? Got it. I did not know there were 7 things you could ride. This is turning really weird really quickly. So there's like a hidden bunker on the island here. My battery's a bit limited here, so hopefully... What in the hell are we looking at? Platforming, I guess? Uh-oh. No, we do not want to sink. Okay, this is bad. Please tell me I can get out of this. Please tell me I can get out of this. Please tell me I can get out of this. So can our characters seriously just, like, not swim or something? How do I get out? Can I get out? There's got to be a way out, right? Right? Game. Would you really screw me over like that? Like, you miss one jump, you have to restart your whole playthrough? You can't be doing that. And why can our character not swim, like, at all? Like, what the hell? He just sinks. What is this? I can't get out. I literally can't get out. Okay, there we go. Okay. So you have to sprint out. Okay. No! Don't... Not again! No! Okay. Can I please just focus on what is at hand here? Got the Easter's this Sunday. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of, like, notices for it this year, I feel like. Around me, at least. I don't usually do too much for Easter, though, because, I mean, I don't have any family around here, so not really a whole lot to do for it. What's this? Okay, and there's a door here. So do we need a salt lamp for this? Does it want me to, like, do an Indiana Jones? I guess so. I guess it wants me to bring a salt lamp here? I'm assuming that's what it means. Which I don't even know where you get those at. As I found one in a chest. But it let me sell it, but there's also nothing missable in this game, so... You must be able to win it somewhere. Alright, so we'll come back here when we have a salt lamp. I don't actually have one right now, do I? I do not. Okay, I didn't think so. I just want to make sure. Okay, so we'll come back here when we have a salt lamp. We need to see what the prizes are in the 3rd and 4th arcades, since that's one thing I haven't really checked yet. Okay, there's a lot of secrets down here. Hopefully that means that there's some kind of big prize coming up that we're going to be able to get. Some big vault full of money would be amazing. So yeah, we're going to need a salt lamp, but I don't know where to get one from. And there's a trophy for that too, so maybe that's why they made it a trophy. We got 2 arcades we can check. We also have exploration to continue doing, so it's no big deal. That's the opposite way, so we need to go this way, because we're going to collect a couple more chests. So our next one should be right around here somewhere. Should be anywhere around here. There it is. UFO toy. A glow stick and a scratch off. Okay, what can we get off the scratch off? $12.50 wouldn't be bad. Fish would be great. Okay, $12.50. I'll take it. Not bad. It's free money. Alright, next one is going to be a bit further along the road, so we'll grab one there. Then hopefully we get the 2 around the UFO arcade as well today. And then we'll just have 4 more over past the amusement park. There it is. Right out in the open with nothing around it. Oh, never mind, there's rocks. They just chose not to spawn. Okay, I don't know what any of that was. Alright, so there's another one down at the UFO arcade, so we're headed that way. We can't really take on anything else right now, actually, so eat this. I'm gonna run back to the pawn shop. If we have to hit these tomorrow, that's fine. It's not a big deal. So we'll sell off all of this, then we got 2 more down by the UFO arcade, and 4 more over past the amusement park. We're not going to be able to take everything in the amusement park, that's honestly fine. I'll stick anything that looks like it might be valuable. Glow sticks are worth like nothing, so there's no point in me to continue to take stuff like that. And maybe some of them will drop food as well, which is great because we need food to survive, and I don't need to keep carrying it around if I don't need to. This is going to be worth like $10, isn't it? Maybe 20 if we're lucky.
Hey, baby, there's no smoking in the Lambo. You might want to put that out.
Oh, the stuffed ticket was worth double today. Literally 10 bucks. Literally 10 bucks. 12 bucks. Not even worth it. Hey, Chris. Just getting faster in Nexamon. EXP shares, so all your team members get the same amount of EXP. I don't know anything about that game, so I have no idea exactly what you were saying, but that sounds like it's a good thing. We can actually drive this way to get to our next area, so we might as well just go this way. If we can get these last 2 chests today, that would be wonderful, because then we'll just have 4 more to get out like past the pier. At that point, we're just grinding. It's an RPG? Oh, okay. Water bottle doesn't want to open. Okay, someone just completely ran me over. That was definitely illegal, but alright. So now we're going to be spending all of our money on stuff at the county fair here. Because really that's where a majority of our stuff that we still have to finish at. Now there's still a couple of things we need to do with the final arcade. We need to rack up 100,000 tickets, which shouldn't be that hard. And we need to find our last 2 treasures, which we should be able to do today. No problem. Alright, so we got one that's coming up here in just a second. I see it. Well, at least there's no vehicle damage. Possibly all junk, possibly worth a few dollars. Might be worth 10 bucks if we're lucky, though. Next one is behind the UFO arcade, so let's head on over there. And I can actually see it. It's like showing up in a very far away draw distance. Okay, so that means there's only 4 more, and I know where they all are, so that's good. Eat that. Sure, why not? And a couple of useless glow sticks. Alright, so that's another chest found. So we have a few minutes here. We can check out the arcade real quick here, see what this whole place looks like. We have to do a go-kart race here, but I'm not entirely sure what we have to do for it. I'm assuming we have to win it for that one trophy, so we will see. So it looks like this is purely just an arcade, though. No other stuff. Ooh, okay. So what we got going on here? We got skee ball. Ooh, we got this one. Crank and Wank. That's not actually what it's called, but that is what it could be called if you wanted to. Cyclone Zone. Down the Clown. Beer Pong. Failure. Milk jug toss. Okay, that's an interesting one. I wasn't expecting to see that. Stardust. Aliens. Rocks. Oh, wait a minute. That looks familiar. That fun capacitor we might come back here for. But I don't see the salt lamp here. Whack-a-mole. More Cyclone Zone. Ooh, the SpongeBob Coin Pusher. That's exactly what this is. The SpongeBob Coin Pusher, but with a different mascot. Claw Machine, this one. And there's a go-kart track here, which is fun. Laser Zone. Is there fucking laser tag here? Oh my god, there's actually laser tag. Okay, we are absolutely going to try that out later on. There's laser tag and a go-kart track. We don't have enough time today, most likely. I don't really want to risk it. But there's laser tag and go-karts, and there's that weird-looking item. Oh, I've seen this one. It's the football one. So this one has a strategy to win it, that you can actually win it at in real life. See you later. Hope we can get back to Fairly Odd Parents. Oh yeah, that's going to be up pretty soon. Like, I'm not going to play this one that... Huh? I have no idea where they even went. This is way harder to control than it is in real life. Okay. $100 tickets, cool. I'm not playing that again. Yeah, probably next time we'll be playing Fairly Odd Parents. Because this one I only want to do 2 more streams of it. One to knock out all the miscellaneous stuff. And then another one to knock out the platinum when we get there, which is going to be done mostly off camera. I didn't win? Oh, I thought I won. There's not a lot of good games here, though. Like, most of these do not give you a lot of good tickets, so this arcade actually isn't that good for tickets. But we do need to pick up whatever that box thing was, because there was a phone booth that showed that, if that makes any sense. And we have to come back here for both laser tag and arcade anyway. Or not arcade, but laser tag and go-karts anyway, once we can afford the go-kart. So yeah, the next time I stream this, we'll get the last 4 chests. For sure. We'll do the go-karting. Maybe buy another vehicle. A lot of that kind of good stuff. So yeah, 2 more streams of this game. I'm not going to stream all the boring, grindy parts of it because playing 500 Carnival games, like, what's the point of me showing that grind because there's no point of it? Or especially the Carnival rides, they give you nothing. Once we start getting enough money, it won't even matter anymore, so yeah. We have all 4 arcades unlocked, so residual income should be very good. Am I streaming tomorrow? That's the current plan. I do want to stream tomorrow. It might actually go back to Fairly Odd Parents on the Retro Achievements. Or it might be the final stream of this for a couple of weeks until I get to where I need to be done with it. Can actually get all the other stuff done, I mean. So yeah, I do plan on streaming tomorrow. It'll either be this or more likely it'll be like Fairly Odd Parents or something. Maybe Sunday we do Coin Game again, just knocking out the rest of the miscellaneous trophies. And the other puzzle down there with the salt lamp, whatever that is. So yeah, that's probably going to be the current plan. We are a little bit low on fuel, so I might pick up some more fuel here. Stop by the pawn shop, sell a couple of extra things, and then stop by the gas station. We're almost to day 23, so we're a quarter of the way through this, which, again, is why I'm not going to stream most of this, because it's going to get very boring. So majority of this is just going to be, like, time-lapse type of stuff. And then once I get all the miscellaneous trophies done and it's only the 100-day survival and the grindy stuff left, then I would probably just do, like, a fast forward and stream the rest of it at, like, day 95 or something like that, probably. Because we'll have more than enough money to buy all the food we need, so that's the biggest concern out of the way is food. I can buy 10,000 cheesy poops if I need to. Yeah, I definitely want to get back onto retro achievements. Stream seems to do better. There's so much variety there. There's a Just Cause list coming out in the near future. Someone's working on it. I got guides I need to work on myself. Well, like 10 bucks probably. It's not even going to be 10 bucks. Oh, wait, yeah, it's going to be over 10 bucks. It's going to be like $12.
I think I heard my car alarm. BRB, sweet pea.
Well, it was all free, so it's fine. It was free money. Alright, let's get on home. Do you like when stream older games? Yeah, I mean, I love retro achievements. I love playing games on there. It's just some of the ones that I really grew up with do not have achievement lists yet. Things like Rocket Power Beach Bandits doesn't have achievements. And then some of the ones that I did grow up with have just insanely hard achievements. I've already finished Scooby-Doo, both lists of it, Night of 100 Frights. Sunshine has some pretty ridiculous achievements, I'm pretty sure. SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman is done. Rugrats Royal Ransom has some absurd achievements. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour might not be a bad choice because I think those achievements are fairly reasonable given that I did complete an enormous amount of the game when I was younger, over years. 23 days cleared, $275 in royalties, that's awesome. So that's just about making money and still alive, in all honesty. So that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'm tired. Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done so already. Let me know down in the comments if you played this game or not, what you think about it. We'll be back tomorrow to stream again. It'll most likely be something on Retro Achievements tomorrow. Then maybe Sunday we come back to this game just to knock out the miscellaneous trophies to where it'll just be one more stream after that, like a month from now once I'm done grinding everything. So yeah, I will see you guys back here most likely tomorrow or at latest Sunday for our next stream.